Okay everybody, so today we're going to be doing a video on the Swedish GevÄ 1896, or the M96 Mauser, as it's most commonly known. Now this rifle was Sweden's first smokeless powder rifle, and it remained as their main issue rifle pretty much until the 60s, when it was replaced eventually. And these rifles were used for a very long time by the Swedish military, and are very nice rifles. The Swedish really maintained these well, so you'll find a lot of them in really nice condition. Kind of like the Swiss rifles, how a lot of those are in really nice condition. And these are a bit unique from some of the other Mausers, and I guess I'll go ahead and start showing that off. So one really unique thing about the Swedish Mauser is when it's decocked, you can flip it on safe, and that isn't the case on really any other Mausers, but on this one you can flip it on safe while it's decocked. And has a follower hold open, and it's cock on close. And it uses 5-round stripper clips. It's chambered in 6.5 by 55 Swedish, and these stripper clips are Swedish ones. And the sights on this are adjustable from 300 to 600 meters on the, if you adjust it this way, but then you can flip it up to a ladder where it's adjustable up to 2,000 meters. And they'll all have, the majority of them you'll find now will have this stock disc, and what the stock disc says on it is that it says the bore diameter, the barrel condition, and how high you need to hold over your target with the sights, because in the 1940s they replaced the old round-nosed bullets for 6.5 Swedish with pointed bullets. They were a bit lighter and a bit flatter shooting. So instead of updating all the rear sights, which would be fairly expensive, they just added on stock discs to tell you how to hold over. And on the front end you've got a cleaning rod, a fairly unique bayonet lug, which we don't have one of the bayonets, and your front sight's a kind of blocky front sight, but it's fairly easy to read, and a fairly nice sight picture. And yeah, these rifles would be used by Sweden. They didn't get too much combat use since Sweden was a neutral nation. They did get use in Finland though, and you can find them with a SA stamp on them, which means Finnish Army. And 71,000 of them went to Finland, and you can spot those, and those were used by the Finns during the Winter War. And some of these will have been converted to the Model 38 short rifles they made, but for the most part there's still a lot of them around that are in this long configuration. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to say about it, so let's get into shooting it some. Alright, we're going to load up 5 rounds. We're at 100 yards, and I'm going to go ahead and say this could be shooting a bit high because the sights are set for 300 meters. That's all 5 of them. Okay, this is our first group, and it's a pretty good group. Just these two are a bit far off, but pretty nice group, and it is shooting a little bit high, which isn't too surprising with 300 meter zero. Alright, we're going to shoot another 5 rounds. Had a really nice group, and we're going to see what we can do with another 5. The action on this gun is really smooth. This example is all matching. That's all 5 of them. Alright, this is our next group, and really nice group with these 4. Just had one that with a bit of a flyer, but real nice. Alright, we're going to load up another 5. So far we've been getting real nice groups out of this gun. That's all 5 of them. There's our next group, and apart from this one, it's all pretty well in this area. Pretty good groups out of this rifle. Alright, we're going to fire another 5 rounds. That's all 5 of them. Alright, this is our next group, and it's a really nice group. All 5 right in here. We'll definitely have to get some hand loads going to where we can get this shooting dead on target at 100 yards. Alright, that's going to be it for the video. We had a lot of fun with the Swedish GevÄ 1896 or M96. And yeah, this is a really nice rifle. We'll definitely have to get some hand loads going for it. Just see how accurate this can actually be with some match loads. And this is one of the nicest Mausers that's available, and I'd definitely say if you're looking for a really nice Mauser but don't want to pay the crazy prices of the German Mausers, this would definitely be one to look at. And yeah, a lot of the reason this gun is really nice and the way that it is because Norway and Sweden were in a union when this rifle was adopted, and Norway wanted to adopt the Krag rifle, which they ended up doing, but they kept trying to prove to Sweden that the Mauser rifles weren't that good, and basically what happened is they just made the Mausers better each time, and eventually got to where it is now, which is one of the nicest Mausers you can find. And if you want to see some more out of this rifle, let us know in the comments, and we'll catch you in the next one.